Bonjour, bienvenue à l'édition 2011 du Forum en médecine familiale du Collège des médecins de famille du Canada. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes dans la magnifique ville de Montréal, on est au Palais de Congrès et je suis ici avec le Dr Pierre-Paul Tellier, président du comité consultatif du Forum en médecine familiale et le grand organisateur du congrès. Bon, Dr Tellier, il semblerait qu'on a atteint un nombre record de participants cette année.
En effet, cette année, on a atteint un nombre record. On était rendu au tout début, avant que la conférence commence, à 3500 participants et on espère, après que tous les gens se sont inscrits au fur et à mesure pendant la journée, de rendre aux 4000, mais je ne sais pas si on va être on se garde les doigts croisés.
Donc, so what can people expect this year at FMF?
Well, there's a few changes. There's a few changes at FMF in that we are following the college policy, which is to recognize special interest groups. And these groups, or people with focused practices is the actual proper terminology. And these groups have been invited to offer either a 1 day or a half day or 2 half days on different days of sessions that pertain to their field of interest. Some of those will be for the average physician who just wants to learn more about that particular field, or for the physician who is already practicing in that environment who wants to really become much more proficient at the topic. So there's like beginners and advanced sessions. We've also changed the keynotes. There are only 2 keynotes this year, but both are quite fabulous. We had one this morning with Monsieur Picard from the Globe and Mail, and he gave a very good presentation on what we should hopefully like to have our healthcare system look like in a few years so that it works more efficiently. So it was quite an interesting presentation. So primarily the same thing, but just a few tweaks.
And what are the highlights for the rest of the week?
The highlights for the rest of the week are, well, our next keynote, who will be speaking about cardiology and the prevention of cardiology. And we have a variety of other sessions that are being presented that are hot topics. And so those will be topics that we know are relevant to physicians at this time. And we've invited a number of speakers to address each of these issues. May it be anticoagulants, may be the use of new guidelines around cardiac care or hypertension, or even just the renal functions. And apparently that's a very popular session. I was just there and it was overflowing. But hopefully we'll have as great attendance, but enough space for everybody to attend in the week. We also have in this wonderful room 2 demo theaters where people are actually learning on a day-to-day sort of basis the practical aspect of working. And there's a new thing, which is the humanities theater, where we have people who will be talking about their interests outside of medicine, may or may not be related to medicine, but outside of medicine that help them essentially escape a little bit from their work so that they can enjoy their lives.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think this gives us a great idea of what to expect.
Yes.
Donc, merci beaucoup. Bon congrès à tout le monde.
Oui, bon congrès.